Okay.
Here's Peyton. Still yet to score. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside, SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Peyton with a screen on Wiggins. Butler passes to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Porzingis has got his first 2 points of the night.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Wiggins finds Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Butler, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And looking ahead, here's what's to come later on tonight in the NBA. The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Cavaliers. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
Yeah, so am I, big fella. Let's get it. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Well, this is the level of performance we've come to expect. What a half from him.
Warriors trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Holmgren against Butler. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA." I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Holmgren against Butler. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry over SGA. Bank shot, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Look at the range on Williams. This guy can do everything out there.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Here's Moody. And the Warriors, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Dort wide open. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Thunder. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kristaps Porzingis.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
Here's Richard. Lays it up off the glass.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. From past the arc. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
The deep three from Porzingis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Thunder. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Mitchell, Chet Holmgren out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
The first free throw is good. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
To the right side. Holmgren with a screen on Melton. Wallace. 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Down by 15. Melton, the bounce pass. The kick outside to Butler. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Pass to Hartenstein. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren, the slam dunk.
Well, that's just smart by Holmgren. Sets the screen and then makes the cut. He really has a knack for finding that open area.
Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Outside Hartenstein. Toward outside. Now Williams. Now SGA. Holmgren scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Curry finds Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Curry outside. Down it goes for three.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Hartenstein. All right, here's Williams. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Oklahoma City leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. And here is Dort. Clock at 6. Now SGA. 18 feet away. Green rips down the board. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
bring out the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, at center, 7 foot, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. The other forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chad O'Brien. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Davis. Another round of applause for Oklahoma City.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Well, Stan, this is game 2 of this mini regular season series. What's it like for a coach tonight?
Well, I like these. It's rare to get the same team in consecutive games during the regular season, but it's great preparation for the playoffs. A chance to see how your team can make game-to-game adjustments.
Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Fox outside. 3-pointer. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Fox. Following the bucket by the Thunder. There's the triple. The shot misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night.
First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams. One shot.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Vassell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Fox, that's good.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
SGA against Fox. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's Dort on the wing. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Dort outside.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Dort. Rebounded by Champagnie. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Holmgren outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Dort against Castle. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. 6 to shoot. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. And the three-pointer goes. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
You're up to the tournament. Let's get round right now.
These teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Number 1, the Thunder.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Williams against Vassell. Williams passes to Holmgren. And miss after miss right now. Spurs lead by 4. Castle outside. Vassell outside. Pass to Champagnie. And stolen by Holmgren. And he lays it in on the break.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Shot clock at 2. And here's Vassell from the arc.
Oh, just pesky. I mean, Williams stayed on him and didn't give an inch.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Hartenstein pulls it in. So it's Oklahoma City now, coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Outside Wembanyama. And he drops that one in. Wembanyama's got 9. The Thunder have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Dort outside. Williams from long range. The rebound by the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Now look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponent.
And that one drops for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him.
Free throw's good for Fox. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Wembanyama after the basket by Oklahoma City. There's a screen. No good on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
SGA against Fox. Here's SGA. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned. Brian, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. So it's Oklahoma City now. The Spurs making their last shot. Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Pass to Castle. Fox outside. From the arc. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's now 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the inside. Castle left side. He shoots it. And that one's on target from the wing. Castle's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's SGA. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Here's Wallace. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for him.
Wembanyama with it. Williams defending. Count that one. Wembanyama's got 13.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
SGA surveying the D. Here's Holmgren. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Barnes, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Jalen Williams. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's SGA. 10 points for him. Wiggins with a screen on Fox. And SGA, here we go. Wallace outside. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Champagny, and Castle subbed in for Fox. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Johnson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, we know Johnson can beat you from the perimeter, but there he is working inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
From deep, Holmgren. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now here's Wembanyama. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Joe. And the Thunder lead by 2. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
We've got Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Wallace in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Outside Joe. That one no good. Good work defensively by Castle. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Pass to Cornette. To the paint. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are gonna make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Steps back. Here's Castle. Again, the Spurs score.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Inside, here's Wiggins, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on him. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Vassell outside. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Harper. And here's Vassell. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And he drops it first. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's SGA. SGA, what a finish.
They're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Everyone, coming onto the floor right now are your start takers. Let them hit it.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Stephon Castle. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now Cornette, covered by Joe, and he slaps it in one-handed.
Yeah, excellent decision-making from Castle to set up his teammate.
Fox against SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Fox against SGA. Fox deciding where to go with it. SGA with a steal. Pass to Wallace. Here's the three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead. The Spurs have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Back to SGA. Over Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Barnes finds Fox. And for these point guards, it's not all about assists. These are the top scoring guards since the All-Star break. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
The first free throw is good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And he can't hit the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Outside, SGA. Baseline jumper. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. Fox against SGA. Down low with his first shot attempt. No problem from Hartenstein as he finishes at the rim. Hartenstein's got his first points of the game. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen on SGA. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter. Handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good.
Thunder leading by 10. Kicks it out to Holmgren. On the wing, SGA. Outside, Williams. Off target with the three. The Spurs have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Wembanyama, screen on SGA. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Here come your Thunder Girls.
Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. The three ball is good for Fox.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Pass to Joe. From deep. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. Spurs trail by 10. Fox outside. Here's Harper. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Yeah, nice shot by Williams. Just a soft touch from deep.
Wembanyama screen. To the inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Hartenstein. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Down by 15. Pass to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. Over Williams. And the shot falls short that time. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fox picks him up. Dort's shot is good.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Mitchell's checked in for Joe. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Fox against SGA. Fox right side to halt the run. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
With a step back, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Dort for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. Again, Oklahoma City.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Fox outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And shifting gears, back to the half we just watched. SGA, outstanding.
Gilgeous-Alexander is doing everything. Has total control of the offense. Reminds me of my good friend Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Shaq, he didn't have to. But yeah, I wish I had his height when I was playing. I'll tell you, that would have been fun.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And so in the game for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Dort outside. Back to SGA. Double team on SGA. Shot clock at 6. Pure from 3-point range. Holmgren's got 15.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's it's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the way Fox goes at defenders inside earns him a lot of chips for the foul.
De'Aaron Fox, 2 shots.
Free throw's good for Fox. Both free throws good for Fox. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now Williams. 10 points for him. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, what a play by Williams. I mean, the defense took him off the pick, and he still found the better option.
Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Outside, SGA, right wing. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. Here's Dort over Kessler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And there it is for him. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Dort outside. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Five to shoot. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Williams against Vassell. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
On the wing, Vassell. And stolen by Williams. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Castle against Dort. Right at the free throw line. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 8.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Right side, Williams. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Nice touch on the bank shot. Wembanyama's got 25 points.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on SGA. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Here's Wembanyama on the wing, Vassell. Fires the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Pass to Champagny. There's a screen. Now Vassell. And here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Williams. And here's Holmgren. Puts up a 3. They get it back.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
Castle outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Fox. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Dort, right side. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Castle for 3. Good work defensively by Dort. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Over Dort. And he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Williams. Carries the 7-footer. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Back to Fox. Shoots over SGA. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Now here's Dort. Jacks up a three. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Stop the drought. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio again can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Dort outside. Back to SGA. Buries it down low. And that's now 30 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Champagny. Vassell, a screen on Holmgren. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Holmgren. Champagny shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. On the wing, Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Timeout called. The Thunder. For Oklahoma City. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Wiggins. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage.
Take a break.
Racking up fast break points against them.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
That free throw misses. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second one. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Castle with it. Give him 8 points now. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Wallace with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins with a screen on Castle. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Outside Johnson to the inside. Here's Harper. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harper's got his first basket.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Joe. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wiggins outside. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Williams. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Castle, covered by Joe. Cornette sets a screen. Castle for 3. The shot comes out, and so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. It makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Holmgren is out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Vassell. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. Vassell's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Now here's Mitchell. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better. So the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Harper. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
San Antonio again can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Now Mitchell. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Here's Holmgren. Here's Williams. He's covered by Fox. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wallace. Harper pulls it in. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Barnes passes to Vassell. Pass to Cornette. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Wallace. Tipped. Here we go. All alone. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Using that speed, Vassell on the run.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Please bring your attention courtside. It's the Storm Chasers.
Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. That three's off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they